وغني عتابة وميجانة وسامر فيها. علي الكوفية علي ولولح فيها، وغني عتابة وميجانة وسامر فيها. هز الكتف بحنية جفر عتابة ودحية، هز الكتف بحنية جفر عتابة ودحية، وخلي البارود يهلل.
We are here. We had achieved peace because this very important initiative, which had been declared, which had been adopted, which had been pushed by President Bush. We can't forget it. Land for peace on the platform of 242 and 338, the international legality. This is very important. Till now, I am repeating the same phrase, slogan. President Bush initiative, Madrid conference, land for peace on the platform of 242 and 338. We can't forget that the locomotive of Madrid conference was His Excellency Mr. Baker. The letter of guarantees which had been signed by Mr. Baker. Which had been signed by Mr. Baker, which is actually one of the most important platforms of the peace process. Until now, we are repeating it because it is one of the most important foundations which the peace process had built upon it. We can't forget it. Land for peace, this means that no demographic change can happen in the Palestinian land during the transitional period, including East Jerusalem. The last obstacles, as an example, which had been declared by the Israeli government, this Harhoma or Jabal Abu Ghneim settlement and the settlements inside East Jerusalem, which is a clear preaching to what had been agreed upon.
Hi everyone and welcome to the Palestinian Corner from Montreal, and this is our 26th episode devoted to Palestinian President late Yasser Arafat, known also as Abu Ammar. He was born in August 1929, graduated from Cairo University as a civil engineer and worked in Kuwait. In 1959, he created an underground political paramilitary group called Fatah as an armed struggle movement to fight Israeli to recover homeland occupied Palestine. He was inspired by the Algerian, Cubans, and Chinese armed struggle movements. His movement became popular after the famous Battle of Karama near the Jordan Valley with the Israeli army. Arafat and his movement were able to attract supporters from everywhere and were able to change the Arabic mood after the devastating defeat in 1967 war with Israel. He soon was elected to the Palestinian National Council and became the chairman of the PLO Executive Committee. Originally, Fatah and the PLO opposed Israel's existence as an occupied Zionist state. That position has been modified in 1988 when the PLO accepted the UN Security Council Resolution 242. Arafat and his Fatah movement and the PLO operated from several Arab countries, such as Syria in the beginning, Jordan, Lebanon, and Tunis at the end. He changed directions in a series of meetings and negotiations with the Israelis and the Americans, with the hope to end the decade-long conflict. This included the Madrid Conference of 1991, the 1993 Oslo Accords, and the Washington Declarations of Principles at the same time. These agreements were in accordance with the UN Security Council Resolution 242. As a result, Arafat and PLO members returned to Gaza and Jericho as the president of the Palestine Authority. In 1994, Arafat received the Nobel Peace Prize together with Yitzhak Rabin and Shimon Peres for their work in the Oslo Accord. He continued his negotiations in 2000 Camp David Summit. Well, Arafat's speech, as we heard at the Baker Institute for Public Policy at the Rice University, was based in the UN 242 resolutions. It's really basically just rephrasing. What then is the 242 UN resolutions? It basically says, quote, withdrawal of Israeli armed forces from territories occupied in the recent conflict, end of the quote. Simple, right, but think again, not in the Middle East, where you have to bring religions, history, anxiety to its interpretations. We are talking here about Israeli withdrawal from the West Bank, Judea and Samaria, including all Jerusalem, and dismantle all settlements, as Sharon did in the Gaza Strip, the Wailing Wall. PM Netanyahu, if you remember, disagreed with Sharon and left his cabinet over Gaza disengagement. He was against the withdrawal. Now he is in power, supported by Israeli hardliners and settlers. Netanyahu's position is clear. How about Hamas? Well, yes, how about Hamas? Why doesn't Mr. Netanyahu ask Mr. Abbas in their future negotiations or meetings, even in Washington, to dismantle all the forces in Gaza, not just of Hamas, but all the militants, armed militants. And if he can not do it, he should rely or ask Mr. Trump to help him in that, maybe. In late 2004, Arafat, effectively being confined within his Ramallah compound, al-Muqatta'a, for over 2 years by the Israeli army, he became ill, fell into a coma, and died in France at the age of 75. While the cause of Arafat's death has remained subject of speculations. الرئيس ياسر عرفات لا شك إنسان فريد استطاع أن يحول هزيمة الجيوش العربية عام 1967 إلى انتصار لحركة فتح التي كانت تنادي بالثورة الفلسطينية المسلحة في مقابل تيار الوحدة والقومية العربية، واستطاع أن يأخذ من شعبية عبد الناصر الذي خرج من الحرب خاسرا ومهزوما رغم خطاباته التاريخية. منذ البداية قيل أن عرفات رجل غامض، مع أنه رجل بسيط الحقيقة. بدأ حركته في القدس بحرق عدة حاويات قمامة، وضحك أحد رفاقه وقال له: شو اللي بتعمل أبو عمار؟ ورد عليه أبو عمار وقال له أنه سنغير التاريخ في الشرق الأوسط بهذا العمل اللي نقوم فيه. طبعا زملاته ضحكوا من الموضوع، ما أخذ الموضوع جدي، إنما هو يعني عمل ضد الاحتلال في ذلك الوقت. لكن إسرائيل عرفت، أو مخابرات إسرائيل عرفت مين اللي أشعل الحرائق في القدس، ووضع الجيش الإسرائيلي صورة ياسر عرفات كمطلوب، وكانت بداية زعامته لفتح. عرفات كان يريد أيضا تمليس منظمة التحرير من رئيسها أحمد الشقيري، ونجح في مؤتمر لمجلسها الوطني في جامعة القاهرة. كنت هناك بالمناسبة ورفعت الشقيري على كتفي. عرفات حول هزيمته في الأردن وصدامه مع الملك حسين لانتصار له في لبنان، وحتى عندما أجبر على الخروج من لبنان قيل له: إلى أين ذاهب؟ أحد الصحفيين سأله، قال له: أنا راجع إلى فلسطين. وفعلا إقامته في تونس لم تطيل بعد مفاوضاته مع الإسرائيليين في مدريد وأوسلو وواشنطن، وعاد كرئيس للسلطة الفلسطينية في غزة وأريحا. عندما شعر أن مفاوضاته بوجود الرئيس كلينتون ورئيس الوزراء يهود باراك كانت ستجبره أنه يوافق على بقاء المستعمرات حول القدس، وأنه حائط المبكى أو حائط البراك سيبقى في أيدي الإسرائيليين، ترك المفاوضات. الرجل لم يكن مفاوض، لكنه حضر كل الاجتماعات والمفاوضات وجها لوجه مع الإسرائيليين ومع الأمريكان. في عام 2004 أصيب بالمرض، ونتيجة السجن والوضع السيء اللي كان فيه في المقاطعة وتوفى. شكرا.
جبل بونيم, or as they are calling it, Harhoma, is a part of Bethlehem. Is a part of Bethlehem. And their plan is to replace Harhoma instead of Bethlehem in the celebration of the 2,000 years of our Jesus Christ. Who can accept this among all the Christians, among all the Jews, among all the Muslims? Who can accept this? Definitely no one can accept this. And because of this sensitivity, Rabin had refused to deal with it. Shimon Peres had refused to deal with it. And I am astonished how they are insisting to deal with it now, to separate between Bethlehem and Jerusalem. This cannot be accepted. It cannot be accepted.